Yes, I think Edward Snowden deserves the recognition.
Well, the point I'm going to make on that, that could very well save his life. The fact that he got nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, because there was rumblings in this country. I read some of it on the internet where there were people that wanted him killed. They wanted him put to death. You know, that they view him as such a traitor to our country and all this. And I think by him getting this nomination may very well save his life.
Well, let's hope so, but it's only been within a couple of weeks I heard on the favorite Republican news station that they thought he should be executed and believe that he's committed treason. So it's still out there, and a lot of the people in Washington believe that is the case. But hopefully public opinion will be swayed, it will help sway a different attitude. And I think your point, being nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, might help call attention in a positive way to what Snowden has done.
Yeah, no, you know, to me, I mean, how can they sit and call someone a traitor who has exposed the government for the lying and the breaking of our Constitution? I mean, that is a hero, Dr. Paul, somebody who's willing to take on the U.S. government with the truth. They are spying on us. It's all true. And it's the classic case of them trying to kill the messenger, not the message.
Well, you know, they said that his crime was that he was turning over secret information to the enemy. But we have learned that he has not turned it over to the Soviet or the Russian government or the Chinese government. There's no evidence of that, and there's no evidence that anybody has suffered the consequence. But he has turned it over to us, the people. So maybe the government looks at us as the enemy rather than some foreign government. And I think that is the problem. So we are, you know, a threat to the establishment. The truth is treason in the empire lies, and they knew that, and that's why they're coming down hard on him.
Oh yeah, they got to make an example of him too. They want to make an example of him so that there's no more whistleblowers like him. You know, I can see them doing that. And you know, when you said that they're treating us, the people, like we're the enemy, I think you're exactly correct with that, because they've got us all under surveillance, like we're all potential terrorists, like Ron Paul's a potential terrorist, Jesse Ventura's a potential terrorist. We have to put all these people under observation and watch what they do and all that. So let's go to the future a little bit. I hear a lot of rumblings that your son Rand may make a run for the presidency. Is that true?
Well, it's true that I've heard about that on the media, and people ask me about it, but I don't have any inside information, because my guess is that an individual, like Rand, who is well known now and his views are out there, my guess is that he probably has a ways to go to make a final decision. Nobody makes a decision so early, but he's being asked that question a lot, and I think when you look at the other candidates, it looks like he could do a pretty darn good job.
Well, you know, it might be kind of interesting if Rand does run, if he took his father for vice president. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, that'd be a little weird. I don't think that's going to happen. So, but you know, I don't know if you noticed, but he's been on the receiving end. You know, if you're out there out front and trying to change some views, and you speak critically of the government, like Jesse Ventura has and Ron Paul has on occasion, sometimes they come down hard on us. Now lately they've been coming down. You know, it's the Washington Post and the New York Times starting to hit them. So maybe that's the indication that he's positioning himself rather well, because those aren't accidents. For a while when I was running, I was totally ignored. But eventually, though, as soon as the primaries were about to start and the debates were starting, all of a sudden, oh, Ron Paul's uninvited. He can't come to this particular debate. So if you're making inroads, then you have to be ready. And that's one thing I'm sure Rand is quite capable of realizing, that he has to expect, that there will be attacks on him. And I feel, one place where I feel badly about him is that he will be hit because of me. You know, maybe some distorted viewpoint that has been thrown out there, and then put him on the defensive. That's not fair, and that's wrong. It's just